Hello everybody, how are you? I hope everything is fine. Well, today's lesson is about causative structure or causative sentences. As the name suggests itself, the main subject of the sentence makes or lets or allows somebody do something. Okay, so this is causative. These structures are used in everyday conversations a lot. Okay, so please try to master them. There might be many verbs which point at suggesting or letting or allowing somebody do something, but basically the most frequent ones are five, which are have, make, let, help, and get. So these verbs are mostly used in order to make causative sentences. Okay, so let's deal with them one by one very quickly. First, we have the verb have, which means to ask or arrange for someone to do something. And the way we use it is that you have plus that person plus the base of the verb, infinitive without to. For instance, we said, I had John repair the computer. Means maybe you didn't know how to do that. Okay, you're not an expert. John is an expert, so you have John repair the computer. Then we have make, means to, this is a little more forceful. So it means to force or compel somebody to do. Then again, you have make plus someone and the base of the verb. As an example, you can say the teacher made the students stand up. Okay. Then the next verb is let. So it means to allow somebody to do something. Okay. Again, let plus person plus base of the verb. For instance, you say, they let us leave earlier. And then you have help. Help means to assist. The way you can use it is to use the verb either with or without to. Both are okay. For instance, you can say, she helped me carry the boxes, or you can say, she helped me to carry the boxes. Both are okay. And the last one is get. Get means to persuade or to convince someone to do something, okay? And the formula is a bit different. You need to have to plus base of the verb, or in a way, infinitive with to. So get plus person plus to plus the verb. All right. For instance, you can say, I got my brother to help me. So that's you see as simple as that. So these are very simple. You use them and then everything will be fine. Okay. Now just one point. Remember we had the lesson about passive and active voice. The causative sentences can also be, almost all of them, can be made in passive voice. And you see, the reason is quite clear because sometimes it's not important. Okay, if you fix your car, you don't go to a hospital. You go to a mechanic shop. You go to a mechanics to fix your car. Okay, that is one of the definitions of passive voice. Is the subject, the doer of that action is clear, is obvious, so you don't necessarily need to mention that. Okay, both. In a way, you see, you have, as I explained before, you have passive, you have active and passive, as if you're doubling your sentences. Okay, and that is very fun. Okay, so 100 would become 200, etc., etc. Well, that is the lesson for this session. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you 20 sample sentences for active causative sentences and 20 for passive causative sentences. Okay, I'm not going to read them. No, it's not necessary. Okay, so please look at them and you may pause whenever you like. Let's see them together. fine. I hope you like the examples. Try to make as many as possible, and you will master this lesson quite simply. All right, now it's time for Imam of the West to come to stage. I have made one example for active and one example for passive. The active one, the first one is Khomeini had Hashemi arrange his all of the West based on their size. Yeah, order and sequencing was important to him. Order of destruction, particularly destructing an old, ancient, prosperous country such as Iran. And then the second one, which is in passive voice, his all of the way was checked by an antique expert at Khomeini's request. So Ms. Khomeini asked or requested somebody, an antique expert, to check the all of the way. Who knows, maybe you could have made more money. All right, let's call it a session. I hope you practice the sentences and master them quite quickly. Because the lesson was kind of short, there is no need for any summary. So we leave it at that, and looking forward to seeing you soon again. Until then, goodbye.